Hello there. Well, it's daytime, it's Tuesday, and I was going to be going out with my friend, but she's not too well today, so we've decided that if she does recover and she wants to go out, she can carry on her own, and I'll just potter around the caravan and whatnot and that. I wasn't just going to potter around the caravan in my dressing gown. Obviously I have to get dressed in something nice to show all of you good people after saying that that's what I was going to do. So I hope you like the outfit. Nice very sissy flowery skirt there. It's pink and white daisies. It's quite sheer actually, quite sheer, especially down the bottom there. It's got an underlayer that even so that doesn't leave too much to the imagination. I'm sure you can have a few thoughts about that, and you can post them if you like, I don't mind. There you go. It's got my pink slippers on at the moment. Go as well with these as anything. And then I got this t-shirt. It was a two-piece set actually from Shein, and they're very reasonable, as to be fair all their things are, although other retailers are available, as they say, and I do get from other retailers. Yes, this was a two-piece set, and I liked it because it was nice and sissy. But I do agree with it. Art is the heartbeat of culture. Totally agree with them. Art is the heartbeat of culture. And thought as well. Have to put some thought in. So, seeing as how I'm not going out today or anything, I'll just sit down here and tell you what we ended up doing yesterday afternoon. Oh, there we are. And we went out and we left the campsite, and I walked the furthest I've ever walked in public dressed as I am. Well, I can't say dressed as I am now because I wasn't wearing this yesterday, but dressed in what you saw in the other video. I did have to take a coat with me as well, which I haven't. I don't think I showed you the coat in the other video. I'll just cross over here, grip the coat. Pink hoodie coat there, checks on the inside, so I was wearing that on top of my outfit for yesterday. And I say, my friend's using a mobility scooter to get around. Fair enough, if you need one, you need one. They're there to hire, so about the only thing is here to hire, I'm afraid, because the site has not done everybody proud. I think I said there was an event on over the weekend, some sort of racing event down on the beach, and it seemed that they kept everything open for that, and as soon as those people went home on Monday, they've closed everything down. So absolutely nothing. We were supposed to pick up privilege passes for all the various things when we came and went to reception, and I couldn't find mine in my package when I got to the caravan, so I went back to get them. Oh, we should have had them. Oh, it's alright, we'll reprint them. I reprinted them, got them. I can't use them on anything because there's nothing to use them on, because everything is shut down. So we went, as I said, we went off camp, my friend on a scooter and me dressed as I was, and that is the farthest I've walked dressed ever. I've never been off out in public like that ever. It's a total milestone in my life. We went, we didn't go far, don't get me wrong. We went to probably 250 yards, maybe 300 yards, say 250 metres or 300 metres, near enough to say, roughly speaking. Down the road, there was an amusement arcade there that was open, so we went into that and played on the slots and the machines where you put a coin in the slot and it rolls down, and it's got the moving stairs that move back and forth and whatnot, and things. You see on it's like you see on the TV quiz show, if any of you ever seen that, called Tipping Point, and it's like that, and they've been going for years and years. It's also years and years since I've been in the amusement arcade. Must be getting on for 20 years since I've been in the amusement arcade. While my friend was playing on another machine, completely different machine, I had to go on one of these. Well, it's gone up. It used to be pennies. Then it went up to 2 pence. They're mostly 10 pence now. I was doing the 10 pence ones. And I was covering losses quite well because it was going in, I wasn't winning. And all of a sudden, the tip over, hey, I get some back. And I was pretty much cycling around. I only got a fiver's change, £5 in change, in 10p. And all of a sudden, I heard this, some sort of an alarm. I thought, well, I haven't done anything wrong, and it was a 6-sided machine, and on each spur of these 6 arms there's like a metal corkscrew rail, motorised, which comes down, and there were these £5 notes hanging from it, and I'd seen them, and I thought, oh, I'd never there for decoration or something, because there were on a few of the things, there was a £5 note, but they were far too far back from me to win them. I was never going to win one of them. So I hadn't really thought about it. Anyway, the one nearest to me starts moving. And then I hear something down in the slot. And the fact that I am holding it by its tag, that is the tag that it was actually attached to the metal corkscrew on, and it was scrolled to the end, and this would go and down into the thing. I'll come a bit closer so you can see that I have honestly still got a bit of a background. There you are. There you go. You can just about make out, I think, the tag on there. That's the tag top. Oh, that's better. Yeah, there we are. Tag top. But actually won. That's the biggest win I've ever had in my entire life. The amusement arcade. Let's face it, they usually suck your money up. So I thought, I'm hanging on to that. If nothing else, I'll pay for lunch. But I didn't use it to pay for lunch, obviously. I've still got it. But yeah, so that was good. And then we went to try and find somewhere to have a lunch. It was getting on actually. It was about 2:45 in the afternoon. But it was a little bit later. There was only the fish and chip shop open, and somebody else had said the chips weren't terribly good, so we thought, oh, we'll give that a miss. And most places weren't open, but one of the last places we went into that said it weren't serving food at that time suggested this other spot further down the road. We misunderstood at first, because she actually called it sunspots, as in sunspots off the sun. But we wondered whether we'd misheard her, and she actually said some spots, meaning the other places across the road which weren't open, because we were looking around and where's this sunspots? And we thought, did she mean some spots instead? Anyway, we thought, oh, well, we'll carry on a bit further down the road. So we carried on a bit further down the road. We wanted to go to the supermarket, the little hypermarket, as it were, further down the road for pick up a couple of things. So we carried on down the road, and sure enough, anyway, there was this little restaurant slash bar called Sunspots. Well, she was quite right. It was actually there, and we went in and we had a very nice meal and drinks there. Very nice indeed. Can't fault it. It was fairly empty because, as I said, this was 3:45 in the afternoon. It started the working week, and obviously with the campsite basically being shut down, there was nobody else there. But that's alright, because what we had was very, very nice. And then we came back and we got ready for the evening, and you saw my evening dress in the other video. So that's what we did yesterday. I've gone on a bit today, haven't I, wearing this, but since I'm not going out anywhere or anything, I might as well give you something to listen to. You've probably already tuned out. I don't blame you if you haven't. If you have stuck with me for the full video, thank you very much. I appreciate that as well, very much so. If you want to post any comments, please post them down below as usual on the YouTube channels, and I'll see you in the next video, which tonight are having a burlesque theme. Now, unfortunately, my Plan A costume hasn't quite worked out exactly as I'd hoped for, so I'm having to make some slight alterations as to what I'm wearing with it. I am still wearing a corset, so you will still see a corset. The corset is over something rather than totally open up top, I'm afraid. So anyway, you will see in the next video. So for the moment, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.